exciting year for cars with over 20 new launches and refresh models for the Indian car market. And the excitement isn't over for 2026 with multiple new models, refreshes, return of an iconic nameplate, and a premium brand from an Indian automaker no less. What's in store? Let's find out. Before we begin, here's a reminder to hit those like, share and subscribe buttons and also that bell icon to be notified the instant we put out a new video. And you can find out about each of these cars that we're talking about in the video today in our upcoming section, the link to which is in the description below. First on our list is the Tata Sierra EV. It was recently announced by the automaker that the car will launch in calendar year 2026, and a few spy shots that we have seen reveal a few details about the car, the likes of which include that it will share much of its overall design with the ICE model, likes of which include some of the design of the headlamps, the pop-out door handles, the wheels, as well as the shape of the tail lamp. And this is also expected to include the feature list with things like the triple screen layout, level 2 ADAS, as well as the design of the interiors. But it's expected to take its powertrain options from the Curvv EV and will be positioned above the Curvv EV in Tata's lineup. This will be an important car for Tata in its official lineup in terms of EVs, because it will take on vehicles like the Hyundai Creta Electric, the Kia Carens Clavis Electric, as well as things like the MG ZS EV and upcoming models from Honda, Skoda and Volkswagen. The next big launch for Tata will be a facelift for its Punch Micro SUV. This will be the first major update for this ICE Punch since it was launched in 2021, and will see it get some new exterior bits, but a larger part of this budget will be lavished on the feature list. It's expected to include an updated screen for the dashboard, 360-degree camera setup and updated connected car technology. There are expected to be no changes to the powertrain options, and it will continue with its 1.2-litre 3-cylinder petrol engine that can either be had with pure petrol or with CNG. The Punch is already quite a successful car for Tata. In fact, it's one of their top 3 in terms of volumes, and this update for this Tata Punch is expected to help it fend off competition from things like the Maruti Swift, Hyundai Grand i10 Neos, the Renault Tiber in terms of pricing, and of course the Hyundai Exter, which is its direct rival in terms of body style and pricing. Tata's big hitter for 2026 will be its Avinya chain. It recently announced that Avinya will be spun off into a separate brand and will have its own sales and showroom points. This is an expected strategy considering Tata already sells its ICE and EV vehicles in separate showrooms and sales network. The vehicle that will headline this Avinya chain will be the production-ready version of the X concept that was shown at the 2025 Bharat Mobility Expo. Tata has also confirmed that it will have a phygital approach to selling its cars from the Avinya chain. This means it will have physical locations but will have a larger concentration of its services online, combining both for the sales experience. Tata joins Hyundai in venturing into the premium segment. Hyundai will of course bring Genesis that will arrive here in 2027. Alongside the ICE Punch facelift, Tata will also introduce a facelift for the Punch EV. This is expected to follow along the lines of whatever is being offered to the ICE model in terms of features, design and layout. But there will be no changes to the powertrain, and it will continue with its 25 kWh and 35 kWh battery pack. The final 2 cars that will come from Tata in terms of launches for 2026 are expected to be the Safari EV and a facelift for the Nexon. The Safari EV will follow on the lines of what is being offered with the Harrier EV in terms of design, powertrain and layout, but will of course offer 3 rows of seating and have an enhanced rear seat package, as is the case with the ICE Safari. This will be an important car for Tata because it will rival the likes of the Mahindra XEV9S and be one of the early players in what is currently a niche segment. Finally, there is expected to be a facelift for the Nexon. Now the Nexon is already pretty loaded, especially at the top end, so we expect this facelift to be more of design updates in terms of the front and rear end, as well as some of the bits of the interior. There are expected to be no changes in the powertrain options, which means 2 petrol engines and 1 diesel engine, and one of the petrol engine also gets a CNG option. Next up is Hyundai, who will be having a much cooler year compared to Tata, but it will be bringing a few significant models to India, as it has already announced that it will be going big with its launches from 2027. First up on the list is a facelift for the Verna. This had been due for a while, and spy images reveal that there will be changes to the front and rear end as well as updates for the features, but no changes to the powertrain options. This means two petrol engine options, both of which get manual and automatic transmission options. Sedans might have taken a back seat in terms of buyer preference, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have some decent rivals, and there will be an update for the Honda City, and there will also be an update for the Skoda Slavia and the Volkswagen Virtus, all of which are expected to bring a major refresh to the segment. A surprise entry from Hyundai is expected to be a hybrid SUV that will find its place between the Alcazar and the upcoming Santa Fe. It is expected to be offered with both petrol and petrol hybrid option, be quite feature loaded given its position in the market, and of course bring a hybrid powertrain which will be produced in India for both domestic consumption as well as for export purposes. Hyundai's biggest launch, not just in terms of product but also in terms of size, will be the Santa Fe SUV. This will be a new premium SUV and the return of a brand that Hyundai has kept out of India for almost 10 years now. Like the vehicle below it, it will have both petrol and petrol hybrid options, be offered in 2-row and 3-row configurations, and be offered with all-wheel drive also. This will be Hyundai's answer to things like the Toyota Fortuner, Skoda Kodiaq, as well as the Tiguan and the upcoming Volkswagen Tayron. Nissan will have an exciting year with two major launches that are expected to happen towards the first half. The first will be the Gravite MPV. The Gravite is based on the Renault Triber and is its sister model. It will have the same engine, same features, but a different design to separate both cars. Nissan has already announced the car will be revealed in January 2026 and sales are expected to begin by March 2026. This will be an important car for Nissan as it will be the second model in the sub 10 lakh segment and is expected to give them much needed volumes and also add to whatever the Magnite is offering. While the Gravite might be Nissan's second volume model for India, its most important launch for 2026 will be the Tecton C SUV. This is a sister car to the Renault Duster, will offer the same kind of features, design and spacing, but with a Nissan design inspired partly by its petrol SUV. This will be a very important car for Nissan as it will bring them into competition with things like the Hyundai Creta, Kia Seltos, Honda Elevate, and of course the Maruti Victoris and Grand Vitara. Renault's main car for 2026 will be the Duster SUV. It's the return of an iconic brand almost 5 years after Renault discontinued the previous version in India, and will be a very important vehicle for them as it will be their rival to things like the Hyundai Creta, Kia Seltos and the Maruti Victoris. We have driven the international version in its Dacia guise, and that has given us an idea of what this vehicle will be like when it comes to India. But because it's coming in a higher segment in the Indian market, we expect Renault to add more features, better quality of interiors. It will initially be offered with a turbo petrol option, but is also expected to get all-wheel drive and a hybrid option around 2027 when Renault launches its 3-row version of the Boreal SUV in India. Honda, like Hyundai has said, 2027 will be a big year for it. But in 2026, we expect a facelift for the Honda City. This has been due for a while and will see the sedan get things like a new exterior design, updated interiors and of course updated features. While the sedan segment may not be doing so well because of the high demand of SUVs, this Honda City facelift will allow this iconic brand to revive itself, especially in the face of increasing competition, all of which are getting updates within the next few months, the likes of which include the Virtus, Slavia as well as the Verna, which we had mentioned earlier in the video. The final automaker on our list is Volkswagen, which is coming with some significant updates for both the Virtus and the Taygun. Now, reports suggest that the car will get a new exterior design both for the Virtus and Taygun, both of which will align with Volkswagen's international sedan and SUV design. The feature list is expected to be enhanced given that they're already pretty loaded with things like level 2 ADAS as well as a significant rear package for the Virtus considering its larger size. Apart from these two budget models that Volkswagen already has planned for India, it will of course introduce the Tayron SUV for India. The Tayron is a 3-row SUV that will sit above the Tiguan but be locally assembled in India, as was the case with the Tiguan Allspace previously. It's expected to share much of its design and powertrain options with the Tiguan, but like we said, will be priced high. And finally, Volkswagen is expected to open bookings for the second round of its Golf hot hatch. Golf, of course, won Premium Car of the Year at Indian Car of the Year 2026. What do you think of our list? Do you think that we have missed anything or that anything should have been added? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.